Evidence of mankind weaving can be found as early as the Neolithic age, and there are indications that it may go back as far as the Paleolithic era. Most experts agree that the Zapotec culture has been weaving in Oaxaca since around 500 BC. Different villages use different materials, different types of looms, and each town has its own distinct style of weaving. Types of looms include the hand loom, the backstrap loom, the jacquard loom, and the upright petal loom. Like most weavers in Teotitlán de Valle, Porfirio Gutierrez and family use the upright petal loom. Traditionally, in their village, men have done most of the weaving, but now women also weave, and men participate in dyeing and finishing, which was done predominantly by women in years past. Before a new piece is begun, there must be an idea for its design. The design not only shows the motifs and symbols that will be in the new piece, but also the colors needed and how large it will be. When these things have been determined, the weaver measures out the number of warp threads that will be needed.
Stages of preparing the warp. The main tools are the beater, or this is a root that we hit these pins. These pins goes on it's drill on the third, and this is my warp. So these are the tools that I need to for the warp. In this case, I need to measure the size of the weaving needs to be.
A warp thread forms a figure 8 between the stakes, so that the petals on the loom can lift first one and then the other set, alternating as the bobbins lay weft threads into the weaving.
Yeah, the importance of having a
Yeah. The next step is to tie the new warp threads onto the loom. Once the new warp threads are on the loom, they are wound around the dobladillo pole until taut. Then the beater is tested for alignment and adjusted so that it does not chafe on the warp or other parts of the loom. Finally, the treadles or foot pedals are put in place. Only the bobbins need to be wound with the colors needed for the piece, and then the weaver is ready to begin. Weaving on the upright petal loom requires coordination of feet on the treadles and hands on the beater, bobbins, and shuttles, while keeping track of design details. Each time the color changes in a design, a different bobbin must be inserted. Sometimes a comb is used instead of the beater on detailed work. When one color of yarn spans the entire width of a weaving, a shuttle is often used. Bobbins are nestled into shuttles, which are designed to easily glide across the warp threads and be caught at the other end of the weaving. This makes the work go faster. When in the rhythm of weaving and seeing the design emerge line by line, the work is like a meditation. Many symbols are spiritual homage to a greater being, like ojos de Dios and lighted candles. Others reflect more worldly things, like corn or butterflies. When finished, each piece tells its own story through elements of antiquity and the expression of the artist.